to everyone that there is a game on Steam right now called Changed. And Changed is a furry fetish game. And let me read you the synopsis of this game, which I assume was written by the developer. Changed is a difficult action puzzle game with a lot of chase. The protagonist of the game awakened in a strange room and came to an unfamiliar laboratory building. By the way, the protagonist is like a little boy. Like you play as a little boy in this game. In the adventure, he will encounter all kinds of unknown creatures, aka furries, each of which can easily, quote unquote, plunder his body. So in the game, you're trying to escape this laboratory, and you're being chased by furry monsters. And if a furry gets you in the game, they cover you in sticky white goo, and this sticky white goo covers your character's entire body, and then transforms him into a furry. And I don't know if there's any like direct nudity in the game, but it's very like suggestive and it's very sexual, and it really seems like it deserves an age restriction on Steam. And there's really no denying that it is a fetish game. Here's one of the top reviews. This guy just said, "Horny," and he had played for 6 hours. Wow, 46 people found this review helpful. This is one of the top reviews on the Steam page for this furry fetish game, and there's a few others that are just like that. The owner of this game has a Twitter account with a very interesting banner. Yeah, I'll let you guys make your own assumptions on this banner. You know, you'd have to be pretty oblivious to think that this is not a furry fetish game. So, for some reason, on Roblox, it has become a trend among furry game developers to make their own fan games based on Changed. And one of these people, one of these furry developers, goes by the name Falling. And, there's really no reason to have a game even related to a fetish game on Roblox. And so me and this guy named Isaac got into a group chat on Discord with the owner, and he lied to me and he told me that his remake of Changed isn't a fetish game and that it actually has nothing to do with Changed. And I ended up joining the Discord server, and right in the announcement section or the info section, he says it right there. What is this game? An SCP game that mixes the ideas of SCP and Change together on Roblox. So plain as day, he just admits, yeah, this is based on the fetish game. So he lied to me. And this guy Falling, not only did he base his game on a furry fetish game, but he also includes in his game references to E621, which is a furry porn website. Why he feels like it's appropriate to include that in a Roblox game of all places when the average age on Roblox is 13, I have no idea. But this guy Falling is not a very nice guy. He's not a very savory character. There's been a lot of allegations of pedophilia from other people in his server, none of which he seems to take seriously. Like, look at this message I was sent. He says, "I'm not saying you're false. I do believe that he messaged minors as young as 14, referring to one of his server members. But I don't think it was as malicious as we think. He has a lack of self-control, a very big lack of it. I know this because I've had to deal with him for 2 months. So yeah, not too big a fan of this guy. Here's another compilation of stuff. So in response to being alerted to a pedophile being in a server, he just says, contact the police, tell them there's a pedophile, get them to deal with it. I'm just trying to run a Roblox game. And then, on the other hand, I'm not going to ban someone who we think might be a pedophile. And here he says, if touching kids was an Olympic sport, I'd have the gold medal. And then, I'm not even going to read this part, but you can you can read that in your head. Deuter's like, bruh. And then he goes, for the last time, touching kids is, in all caps, not sussy. Mark my words. And Deuter says, you're a pedophile? And he says, yes. So I'm predicting he's just going to say, that was just a joke. I'm just joking, okay? But, you know, I'll let you guys come to your own conclusions. He also has, he claimed that he heavily enforced rules against people doing like ERP and stuff like that in his game. And in his Discord, I found a link to a document with some rules in it, which I thought were kind of notable. Look at this rule right here. Personnel should take care to respect the personal space of others. And this is about his game, by the way. By not climbing, mounting, entering, or coming uncomfortably close to any person after being told to stop. And then he says ramming into someone repeatedly will result in an immediate infraction, whether it is a joke or not. And I thought that was particularly funny because it reminded me of a video.
911?
Not that one. Some of you have probably seen this video. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go.
At everyone, please do not announce to the server when you are going to go masturbate. This has been a reoccurring issue, and I'm not sure why some people have such underdeveloped social skills that they think that a server full of mostly male strangers would need to know that. No one is going to be impressed and give you a high five, especially considering where that hand has been. I don't want to add this to the rules since it would be embarrassing for new users to see that we have a problem with this. But it is going to be enforced as a rule from now on. If it occurs, you will be warned. Then additional occurrences will be dealt with at the discretion of mod staff. Thanks.
Yeah. Please do not climb, mount, or enter people in the server. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to show to all the Half-Life fans.
At everyone, please do not announce to the city when you are going to go masturbate. This has been a reoccurring issue, and I'm not sure why some people have such underdeveloped social skills that they think that a city full of mostly male strangers would need to know that. No one is going to be impressed and give you a high five, especially considering where that hand has been.
Okay. I'm going to do... I have to take a quick bathroom break.